Fuck. My bad. Apparently my mic, I accidentally muted it. I had unmuted it before. Restart. Porcelain! How are you doing, dear friend? You're not deaf. I'm just a dumbass. I just turned on my volume super loud and just hear fuck. Oh well. Hello! Hello! I'm doing better now that I have coffee. Are you? How did Porcelain get here before me? She's always here first, almost. Like 95% of the time. Who knows? I mean, I know how, but I don't know why. Almost always here for, yeah. So gonna show you were alive I came here? Well, you see, I'm pretty sure Porcelain has my Twitch open, like, all the time. At least that's how I did it on her channel. Usually wait on his channel, yeah. Let's see. Oh. Yeah, I'm glad you're good. Oh. I keep forgetting to do this. This is very important. Obviously. There we go. I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. How is luck? Where's the thingy? The stats in RuneScape are a lot better now. Have you been playing the whole night again? Wait, are you saying it actually captures it? Like straight up? Good. One reason being that it's fun to be first. Another being that if I'm on his channel before the stream starts, the chat delay is reduced. Fair. And the third reason, because you just really like to hang out with me in the chat. Or at least I hope so. Well, you can see my cursor. Combat level went from 13 to 27. 28. That is indeed the third reason. Yay. So yeah, welcome in. We are playing Orwell today for this one game a day stream. I'm going to create a profile. Congratulations, you have been selected for the Orwell test phase. Let's go with good old Wadu. Oh, we can go with, we can have like pictures. Man, all of these suck. Should we go with a neck beard? I don't know if that's a neck beard, but it kind of looks like it. This is literally all the choices. Sure. Unfortunately, I can't get McDonald's because the snow is too high, but Orwell. See what I did there? Yeah. Yeah, I see exactly what you did there. And my response is like a mix of like, God damn it, and also you're fucking awesome. Making those dumb jokes. Alright. Did you know you're one of a lot of accepted applicants? You may now enter your email address. I would rather not, because it's optional. Updates on your Orwell case, potential new cases, and monthly e-newsletters about news-related products and more. Cool. Be diligent, your work has severe impact. Please agree to the following terms. I am aware that my actions may severely impact the lives of citizens of the nation. I will work thoroughly and judge objectively in the best of my belief. While working, I will adhere to the laws and jurisdiction of the nation. Dang it, you must agree to the terms. At least I read them this time, unlike most of the time. I'm killing imps for a quest in OSRs. Ooh, not the impies. Thank you for ensuring the safety of the nation's people. The registration is now complete. So I assume this takes inspiration from the book 1984. I wonder why would I think that? Freedom Plus, April 12th, 2017. We're in the past. 2017. Do we just watch or... Oh yeah, I did read about this game a bit just to know what to expect. I did not. So I don't do that. But I remember when I did 2 damage yesterday? Yes. Please record. Do you do 3 damage now? Oh, 8. Ooh, that's a quadruple. Quadruple improvement. Impressive. Whoa! What the fudge happened there? Was that a bomb? Oh my god, CJ, it's a bomb! Upgrade from iron to adamant. Episode 1, the clocks were striking 13. Fong feces. Language! Also, hi Anti. You're online, good. Call me Symes, I will be your advisor on Orwell. Together we will form both the first and the last line of defense against terrorism. Fucking feces. Language. For this test phase, you are one of the first people to try out the Orwell system under real circumstances, selected from thousands of applicants from across the globe. Are you serious, dude? Well, let me just go through this first. Normally congratulations would be in order, but as you can see from the footage, there has been an incident. So let's get started. I've activated the reader tool for you. Its purpose is storing bookmarks to online websites and documents for easy access, and to highlight when there is new information to be investigated. First, I want you to be informed of the situation. Our leading newspaper, the National Beholder, will bring you up to speed. Oh no, will not watch my language? I will have to watch my language. Let me do this first. Headlines. Laggy internet would work. Finny hizzy time. Soon TM, I promise. Feel free to browse the National Beholder. I've activated the profiler. Open the unknown person file once you're done. Bomb obliterates freedom memorials and kills 3. Bonton. Explosion destroys the freedom memorial in Bonton. 3 people killed, 5 severely injured. Triflith? What are these names? Bonton and Triflith?
Nuts.
Nuts. Good time for me to get food. Didn't get it earlier because I didn't miss the start of the stream. Aww. You should always get your food first. But much love for saying that. Or not wanting to miss that. Okay, I actually have a thingy for the finish him. And that starts now. I hope it works. It does. Okei, katsotaas. Mä en kyllä puhu näitä englanniksi. Tai siis en suomen. Jokainen voi lukea tästä ihan itse. Suomihän. Niin joo, tolla oli se... Mikä se oli? Poliisi... Joku rikostausta. Mikä näistä? What? Oho. Vaikea puhua suomea, kun ei puhunut pitkään aikaa. Ainoa syy, miksi impit on vaikea tappaa, on se, että niitä spawnaa vaan yksi. Sitten juoksee joku puoli tuntia karkuun. Oliko sulla joku tehtävä siihen? Vai miksi sä tapat niitä? Häh? Mitä tässä pitää tehdä? Arrest record. Mitä ei kyllä niinku tee mitään. Pitää saada 4 helmeä, jotka impit pöllii. Oh. Okei. Tappanut joku 50 ja mulla on 2 helmeä. Kiva juttu, hei. Ei kun ei, nää on asetukset. No ensinnäkin. Joo. Police record. Mitä mä en niinku tajuu tässä? Tuosta. Hidden chunks. Jotain. Tietojuttuja. Okei. Okay. Niin kuin näin. Joo. Mun mielestä Suomi hän on vieläkin aika halpa. Ehkä. Mutta mä tein sen sillä lailla, että sen pystyy vaan kerran käyttämään per striimi. Tai ainakin se oli mun tarkoitus. Esimerkiksi täältä. Ok. Siis mikäs tässä nyt oli? Siis tässä ei ole muuta kuin kuva. Eikö näytä toinen voin hommaa uuden, jos olisi varaa? Yleensä se sanoo siinä, kun se yrittää redeemaa, niin se sanoo, että... No niin, no joo. Tai siis sen pitäisi sanoa, että ne on kaikki käytettyjä tai jotain. Okei. Okay. Jos mä luen lisää. pääsen autosta. 1, 0. Yay! Now I can talk more in English. Oh, oops. Anyway, I guess we're just gonna read all of these to get them in the thingy magic. Report. Suspect was arrested on site after Officer Franklin had been struck by an unknown object and became unresponsive. The protesters at the origin of the assault were forcibly moved, where the suspect was found kneeling and weeping on the ground. When Ashley lay on the ground with her hands behind her back, the suspect cooperated immediately. Assault on police officer? Well... all data chunks from the police database in their profile to upload them to search. From the police... oh. Right. Oh! I just realized. Oh, very good. Pictures and names are crucial information for Orwell to identify a person. Information in documents can only become a data chunk when it can clearly be assigned to a target person. Add the reason for Miss Watergate's prior arrest that has just been unlocked. We will need this info to progress. Okay. One pearl boiled egg thing left. I don't know what that is. That's that. Good. With the data you extracted from the police record, a new document can now be accessed. Now let me ask you a question. Do you believe in coincidence? Personally, yes. Depending on things. Took me a while to decide what I want, so I still need to make it. What did I miss? Well, you only missed to finish him, pretty much. I had some trouble figuring out how to get this started. But she now has a picture and a name. And other stuff. Previously arrested for assault on a police officer. Well, yeah, but... is this woman a terrorist? Oh! Oh, there has been a newspaper article. Woman allegedly injured a police officer 2 weeks ago remains in custody. Trial scheduled for August. Simple protester or anti-governmental terrorist? The plot thickens. So yeah, basically we just do like this. We move like highlighted data chunks into the report or whatever profile. The incident occurred during a rampage at the Freedom Plaza as part of a demonstration against the newest amendments to the government's model project, the Safety Bill. Artist by profession. I'm sure an artist will be a fucking good terrorist. Also, this dude asked if I believe in coincidence, and I ask yes. Coincidence, sorry. He does not. The exact same location as the assault. Then she turns up there right before the explosion. Surely not a coincidence. I mean, we saw her walk like quite calmly to a bus. Was it before or after the explosion? I don't remember. Because if it's after the explosion, then it's super fucking suspicious. I almost forgot the word. Man, you didn't catch the rat-a-tat. Got all the eggs? Nice. As you know, Miss Watergate is still running around freely. We should find out why. Because she hasn't been arrested? Duh. We should also gather more background information on her. I want to know who we're really dealing with. Artist. Do you want me to read all of these or... I will read these, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna read these, unless you guys want me to. I might go to challenge giants. Don't do it, you're gonna get yourself killed. You're gonna be part of RuneScape Sky program. Space program, sorry. Oh yes, one who does street art by blowing memorials to pieces by any chance? I don't think so. Like 7 levels lower than now? Oh. Great, you have found another document. Before we go on, let's clarify your job and how it affects mine, shall we? Sure. You have extracted all the info I already knew about Miss Watergate. Starting now, I'm going into this case blind. Okay. The Orwell... Why is that such a hard word to say? The Orwell Ethical Codex dictates that investigators, like yourself, are the only ones allowed to access the documents of target persons. Advisors like me only get to see the data provided by the investigators. We will then draw conclusions and request action. Ah. Your primary job is to provide information you deem important. Never give away incorrect or misleading data. I wonder if there's like, we can kind of like play the devil's advocate. I don't know if that's the right saying for this, but we could like mislead them to someone else. Or is it just gonna be strictly like what the game tells you to do? Because that could get interesting real quick. You may hit disable on a data chunk you do not want to pass on to Orwell. However, some data chunks might be necessary to progress on the case. Cassandra's port.folio. Ah, so she has a little, well, portfolio. Oh, kitties! My beloved furball Kikiko. Less than 3. I mean hard. Definitely the only family I need. Hi, I'm Cassie, a colorful inhabitant of Wonderland right behind the rainbow. I don't see how this is like useful. Unless Wonderland is an actual place name of a place. 3 quests done. Like 150 to go. Oh, okay. So you're under the impression that our wonderful Miss Watergate is really living in Wonderland. I don't know if it's an actual place name in this game. One achievement done, like 500 more to go. You got this. I believe. Somehow I doubt that. Call it intuition. People's lives are hanging in the balance here. What if you pass me something I cannot identify as wrong so easily? Oh no! You have got to be more careful next time around. Yeah, I was gonna disable it, but I wasn't sure. Oh, well, if it goes into the address... Obviously that's... Well, whatever. I'm a bit dumb, okay? I'm still new to this. Let's see. Found out the courage to quit my dull day jobs. Focus on my art career. Vegan! Hi. How's everyone doing today? I'm okay. How is vegan? Why is that not showing on my Firebot? That is odd. Maybe it died. It didn't, because I see that. Vegan! Anyway. Oh, okay, it was just lagging. I'm good. I'm good. How are you? Good on you guys for it being good. Focus on my art career. Yeah, artist. That's useless. Something of course, because my freaking... Leave a message on my util account, the Cassie92. Tell me which piece you'd like. I'm sure this is important in some way. I'm glad you're good, vegan. Welcome to Orwell. Good. You found a chat handle that will allow us to overhear any conversation on that account. Yep, this is definitely inspired by the book that I've never read, so I might actually be wrong. The listener has now been unlocked. New conversations will appear whenever they are started. Wait, still something else? Lederhosen. Not the Lederhosen. Ich habe Scheiße in meine Lederhosen. Bibin. Oh, listener, right. No communications recorded. Okay, what do I do now? Whatever. I don't think that matters because we already know that it's a... Oh, okay. Interesting. We should find out what the job was. True. Porcelain! I'm glad you do. You're good. How's I love Queen Evie? Fuck, I forgot to ask again. Well, I'm glad Vegan is here to ask the important questions. DJ. Alright. How do we find the job? Cassie. Some painting. What? She's doing great. She's been relaxed all day. Ah. That sounds good, Porcy. Please give Queen Evie much love from me. She deserves it. Movie shooting? Was she in here? Didn't think so. What tells us to go here? But like, we have already put everything we can in here. Yeah, I love that. Give her kisses from me. Yeah. A Christmas present for my darling. This was actually meant to be a private piece, but oh well. Have a hard time again. Well. Oh, in a relationship. Lucky. The businessman's forgotten daughter? Victim of traditionalism in pink? What do you think? Okay. I am confused. Fair enough. Absolutely will when I can walk away from my food on the stove. What are you making? What you cooking there? Aha! Good. Hey you. Hey Jossi? I can't seem to find my credit card. I assume you took it, right? You got me, Sherlock. Fucking ninja. Gonna slay a big demon? I'm probably gonna die. Oh no. I'm in the middle of buying all of Bonton with that platinum card I lifted from your desk. Can't stop me now. Well, luckily for you, I don't mind you going on a splurge, as long as you pick up some wine for dinner. Wine? What does Joseph Langley, my fearless attorney and all-round badass, have in mind this time? Perhaps just a business call from one of his favorite clients. Actually, yes. That's exactly what's going to happen. Very serious business, Cassandra. Thought as much. You're gonna be fine, Luck. Cream of chicken soup with rice. Ooh, that sounds delish. Can I like pause this or no? I guess I better pick up shitloads of wine. You'll have to get this client of yours pretty buzzed to handle all that business. One bottle should be fine. She's a lightweight. Oh, whatever. I guess I shouldn't pick up some of these party pills from Big Pharma, aka my parents then. You sure? Why do I think it's like combat level 40 or something? What level are you? Oh, come on, I was only teasing. Speaking of your parents, when are you going to tell them about us? Yeah, maybe. Gotta go now, actually. I'm sure all of this will be useful. Stole credit card of an unknown person? If you're able to find out who she was talking about, we could lock it for the owner. Well, here's the name. Joseph Langley. 28? Oh, well... Yeah, that's, that might be a bit difficult, but I believe in you. You got this, yeah, see? Even vegan knows what's up. Wait, she stole the credit card of her lawyer, really? Well, we should be able to track the credit card of this Langley down and lock it for him. ... Done. No, really. No need to thank me, Mr. Langley. Some TV love from you guys. Yay! Thank you, dear friend. What else? You now have a profile for a related person. It can be accessed via the profiler. Data chunks will only appear for targeted persons and can only be extracted into their relevant profiles. Yay, thank you. You're both very welcome. Yay! I love Evie. She cool as fuck. Big Pharma. I'm sure this is useful too, considering it's highlighted. Watergate. Pharma entrepreneurs. That does ring a bell. Centru. Catch the Centru. So this is kind of like detective work. The game. This reminds me of, in a way, of Her Story, which we did for game number 1. Was it 200 already? I don't remember, it's been a few months. Orwell informs me you just encountered conflicting data chunks. Whenever the content of two data chunks are at odds with one another, those will be shown as conflicted. Catch that, son, true, DJ, son. Man, they are hyping this demon guy up a lot. What do you mean? When you extract one of the data chunks containing a conflict, the others will become invalid immediately. Okay. Booba. Where? I'd highly recommend that you clarify the context of the conflict before you proceed, though this is your decision. Once the information has been parsed, there's no way to reverse your choice. Alleged assault against a police officer. The case being closed due to lack of evidence. Was he acquitted? Yeah. DJ! Someone who could have destroyed the world 150 years ago, blah blah blah. They make it seem like it's not a normal enemy. Oh, I see. We're gonna hype him up. Good job, Anti. And what else? There was a victim. The opening voiced their concerns that the wealthy family of the accused might have influenced the outcome in her favor. Parents may have closed the target person's criminal case by illegal means. Illegal means? Oh, well, yeah, I guess bribing is illegal. That sounds more reasonable. Oh, now this is a severe accusation. Based on this, we could take action against her parents if we had their names. I'm sure we can find them somewhere. Watergate Pharmaceuticals products. mood elevating medication. Meth iron blue. Meth iron blue. Handle with care. Keep away from children. No. I fucking love meth. That's probably not what it is. Josephine Marquardt. Bruno Watergate. Oh, grandson. Well, Edgar Watergate. That's Watergate. Cassandra Watergate. Wait, Cassandra Watergate? Junior COO. I'm going to get some shiny sword, mean to slay the beast, even though it's a slightly stronger imp. Do it! Get that good sword. Shiny. Appointed to be the COO of a pharmaceutical company, probably by one of her parents. More than likely. Being an artist and a junior COO seems quite odd. Why? She also mentioned she had quit a doll job, didn't she? Well, I mean, yeah. But that's like her past. Alice and Bruno's daughter. Also, these are her parents. Dr. Alice Watergate, Head of Research and Development. Bruno Watergate, Chief Executive Officer. I actually kind of like this kind of art style. I don't know why, but it looks kind of cool. Well, on some of these, I think this is the best it's been. This kind of looks weird and... Anyway. More data. More data chunks. Ah, now I see. Keeping it a family affair. Yes. Now we know her parents. We can begin investigating the corruption allegations. Good work. Why, thank you, Symes. We get more. Documents that you have already reviewed may be updated from time to time as events unfold. The reader will notify you when that happens. Fair enough. The National Beholder just published a new article. You may want to take a look and see if there's any new information available. I think I found Mr. Shiny Sword. Hell yeah! What's his name? Of all things. We're urgently looking for a Chief Operating Officer, aka COO, to replace the retired, formerly appointed predecessor. Yeah, so that is the former, yeah. Maybe I was wrong and nothing stays in the family, ouch. Probably what she meant about quitting her job, good. Yeah, that's what I think too. Currently I am thinking that our Miss Watergate underwent quite a radical change, don't you agree? I let my food sit on the stove for a bit. I'm gonna go add some spices and bring it back. Ooh, spicy. Go get your food, girl. Don't you agree? Let's find out what happened in between these two lives of hers. What may have caused this radical shift? A lot of things. Well, there's the headlines. Cassandra's timeline? Let's check the headlines. Crime rate continues to drop. There might be something new here. Nope. Safety bill. Safety bill is past. It was already like on a downward spiral. Not a spiral, downward trend. Yeah, there's nothing exciting here. Other than projects? Well, let's check Cassandra's timeline first. September 13th, 1992. Huh. She shares the birth date with one of my cousins. Interests art music activism. Now I need to find 3 shiny keys to open a shiny box for Shiny Man, and the Shiny Man has the shiny sword inside the shiny box, but he's dumb and lost the keys. God damn it, Shiny Man. Why you being a dumbass? Why you losing them fucking keys all the time? Art, music, activism? What a lineup. Oh, lost the shiny keys. I was like, this is missing something. What a lineup. I mean, yeah, maybe not this kind of society. But that is nothing out of the ordinary in like our world. Woo! First day in freedom, far away from the shackles of Watergate Pharma. Why? Who's gonna pay for your stuff now? Mommy and Daddy won't like this. Fuck all of you government lackeys. Opposes the government vehemently. Despised puppets of the state, you have finally managed to destroy us entirely. There's nothing left to do but to congratulate you. These are my personal wishes to you from the deepest abyss of my heart. Fuck all of you government lackeys. Most painfully, Cassandra. So we haven't. I'm afraid you gotta get on. What does this conflict with? With an unknown data chunk? Mary Bly. Okay, best friend. I'm not in the mood for a stupid act. Totally again. Cannot deal with this right now. Well, we already knew that. But now it's confirmed. With her lawyer? Might be noteworthy. Also kinda knew that. But again, confirmed. Well, Miss Watergate, we aren't too fond of you either. So what is this? Like, what is it conflicting with? Unknown data chunk. Holder actually what about me being freaking redeemed of this shit. Compose team together with the lens. Case closed. Kiddo, you're my heroine in both the heroic and the drug way. Task games for no proof. And show the world that this dirty surveillance machinery only exists to intimidate and mislead the people into believing false promises. Camps for safety, one big lie. What case is that? July 6th. Changed profile picture. Had a little makeover. What happened to your beautiful hair? Why didn't you ask me before going to a stylist? Come on! Blue hair is cool. These quests are fun but take so long to do. Well, sometimes that's a good thing. Unless you really just want to get the reward. But if the quests are good, I don't think it matters that much. Got my food. Yay! Enjoy it. Enjoy the meal. Invite you to our little activist group. Protest on the Freedom Plaza on Friday. Cherry cheeks. Oh, that's where the conflict is. So this is the best friend. But also it was... Oh, sweet. But it's also broken here. Here. Shut your freaking mouth. I don't think that sounds like a broken friendship necessarily. She's just having a rough time. Casardis? Had her alias name suggested to her by Juliet Carrington? Sure, I guess that could be important. Got the first key. Let's go. An alias name. You know people on the web. So many names, so many identities. It's always good to record every alias. Then we can match data chunks to target persons whenever they are using them. That's what I thought. Also, some activist group thingy. An activist group? Is there anything more specific? I don't think so. Yeah, this is like... Ooh la la, oui oui, no? Good lord. I don't think there's anything else in here. Unless the targets... Well, we can't click these. Ah, my cat Kikiko. Kikiko! What about the projects? I have to buy a bucket now and then go to the sewers to find a key, and after that I talk to Gandalf. Get the final key. Ah yes, Gandalf, the shiny man who lost the keys. Shiny keys. So, well, this project? Dwebble! Oh no, you ran out of balls. Catch it, guys, quick. What am I looking for here? Is there something in the listener? This one, question mark? Hey, did you hear about the Freedom Plaza bombing? No. Yeah, don't remind me. You know I have a history with that place. Why would you answer like that? That sounds suspicious. Book a catch. Are they fucking me up enough that I have to catch a bus from there every day? Too many bad memories, and now I was there just moments before this happened. Oh, I never should have gone to that damn protest. Darling, you don't need to justify yourself to anybody, especially not to me. Never justify yourselves to anyone. I do that way too much, but you shouldn't have to. I was so happy when Goldfells accepted me into thoughts. I desperately wanted to go to prove my worth to the cause. Oh, this might be the activist group. Think of it this way: if you would not have gone to the protest, then you never would have been wrongfully indicted, and we would have never ever met. And I would not have been called a terrorist on all the papers. Well, you're not a terrorist, okay? Ain't I? You sure? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Oh, damn it. What? Your card's not working here? Can't buy anything. Have you gone bankrupt or something? Unless you went on a serious shopping spree, there should be plenty of money on there. Guess we'll have to go without wine then. Dang it, Cassandra. Here's the thing, I've got an important appointment tonight. It's surprisingly out of schedule and I can't postpone it. Gotta be kidding me. What? What happened here? I'm very sorry, darling. We'll see each other tomorrow. You always have an appointment. One. Appointment here, oh wow, she's fucking angry as fuck. Appointment here, appointment there. Appointment every fucking where. How can you constantly do this to me? Darling, please just calm down. Have you taken your methadone? Yes, damn it. Is the only thing that it matters to you that I am on fucking happy pills all day? Darling, please, it's nothing like that and you know it. So I keep my mouth shut whenever you leave me hanging. Oh no, he said the danger words. Hell yeah. Sorry I've been so caught up in this. Poker? Shiny Man's dad, aka the King of Warrock, didn't trust him with all the 3 keys, so he gave one to Shiny Man, one to Gandalf, and one to the head guard of the Shiny Palace, and Shiny Man accidentally threw it down a sewer. Whoops. Also, good job on the Pokemons. No, why? No! If I don't show up at this appointment, I risk losing a very important client. Fine. Don't you understand that? Oh no, I totally understand. Don't you risk losing that very important client of yours now. Cassie, don't be like that. I get it, I guess I'm just not an important client anymore. Oh, come on, Cassie. This is a fucking drama queen, dude. Going home now in case I'm getting up on the priority list of yours anytime soon, please. Good lord. I like telling random games or quests lore, but overly just luckified. That sounds good. I like those. Damn drama. Yeah, I wouldn't want to be like, with someone like this. Just no. Just put everything in there. Why not? Meaning her presence there before the bombing could be a coincidence after all. Yeah. Oh, she was there before the bombing. Yeah, that's way less suspicious than being there after the bombing. And just casually walking into a bus. I'll reserve my thoughts until you find more evidence. Okay, this is the accept me into thoughts. That's the activist group, I guess. An activist group called Thoughts. Interesting. Maybe this is what influenced her. And who is Goldfells? We should find something that shows her current attitude and see if we're following the right person. Well, she's a fucking drama queen, that's for sure. Have you taken your drugs? Metharin. What's this metharin? Can you look that up for me, please? It's a happy pill! I know exactly where to find that. Company product. Yep. Metharin. Antidepressant to help stabilize your emotions. I need that. She might be emotionally unstable if she's reliant on this medication. I need that too. Yay! Looking at what you have extracted so far, we're dealing with a potentially dangerous personality. I will indicate that to law enforcement. But wait, there's more. Achievement unlocked. Torture myself with whimsies. What does that mean? Show the rebellious side? I have no idea. Wololo. Good old wololo. More. More. Keep it coming. We need all the wololo in our lives. The thoughts are free. If liberty means anything at all, it means the right to tell people what they do not want to hear. George Orwell. Out of points, damn it. Moisten le gut. Get your fam. Freedom is unfree. I guess we're just gonna.
I got 615 left, bitch.
Do you still have 615 left, bitch? Also, cheers, Boston. Forbidden. This article is private. Yeah, bitch. Okay. Can we see any of these? Oh, it does say archived on everything else. That's why they're private, I guess. Freedom is unfree. Oh, Catharsis! It's scams. Scams everywhere, even at the Freedom Plaza. Is it just me, or is that more than just a little bit... I don't know. Ironic?
Are you sure about that?
I am sure about that. I'm gonna TTS the next RuneScape story about Lucky Fight. Oof. I'm waiting for that. It's an adverse attitude towards violence. It's conflict with an unknown data chunk. Always been against violence. There's something new in here. Oh, I see. This is the, yeah. This is the conflicting data chunk. Find someone who had the grid and explosives to show how futile surveillance is. Why would you... Oh, it's a whole... Oh, okay. It's a whole news article. Really, Cassie? You laugh at people being killed? Are you out of your mind? Exactly. That's fucked up. I mean, obviously, this is more closer to the truth, I think. I suspected as much. Seems we're looking at the right person. Alright, what we found so far is all good and interesting, but I think we should be searching for something a little more concrete. We have to dig deeper. I don't like this Cassie chick. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think so. I don't like her either. It started off fine. But suddenly it's not really fine. So what is there in here? Because I can't find anything to... People? Robert Blaine. Why do you have fist up like that? What's wrong with you? Arthur Scott Gallagher. Catherine Delacroix. Delacroix? I don't know. Peter Faulkner. Come up. Oh, it's just the party. Is there other parties? That kinda implies there is not. Pillars for a great nation. Safety and security, economy and commerce, values and tradition, migration and foreign affairs, education and health. Okay. Something new in here. Juliet. This is all April 13th. Which ironically, well, I don't know ironically, but fun fact, I guess. This is the date that I started dating I went into relationship with my third girlfriend. I don't know why I bring that up. I don't know. It's just this. Juliet Carrington. Hey Cassie, hi Jules. Cassie, I just wanted to know. Your post on timelines about this assault. You really really Jules? You're not gonna preach to me about this stupid post, are you? Really shouldn't write something like that. No, I just wanted to know what's wrong, Cassie. It's nothing. Just between the two of us. I just had to let off steam, you know? It's because of what happened, isn't it? I don't mind when you share facts like that. Yeah. Those were pretty good times. Yeah, and lots and lots of other shit today. This bombing stirred up all of this crap again. You know, what I did. What happened there wasn't your fault. Cassie, you hurt that officer to save me, and you succeeded. You mustn't forget about that. That was so brave. How could it not have been my fault? Juliet, I smashed the freaking skull of a father of 2 children because I lost it. Fuck. It's been an hour already, excuse me. Right? I was like, hey, hang on. Who knows what would have happened if you hadn't stopped him. This is why you really should remove this post. I feel like an asshole. The worst kind of asshole. Might be free, but not rightly so. I'm not innocent. Oh, Cassie. Nobody's innocent. You'll have to let it go. I mean, accidents happen, but also like... Was protected from a police officer. Admitted guilt towards Julia Carrington for having injured a police officer on range. Accidents happen, but she chose to post that. True. Dun, dun, dun. What? She openly admitted to such a violent act? Second key, let's go! This is perfect. We're gonna arrest her and open the investigation again. I mean... Eevee! Queen Eevee. I need this Pokemon so bad. I hope you get it. I really hope you get it. I'm crossing all my fingers and toes. Very good work. The intervention team is already on its way. We'll need to wait for confirmation. I mean... Crossing my fingers so hard. Good. Everybody cross the fingers. You heard that officer to save me. I mean, I would do something like that for... I mean, I would try my best not to go like overboard, but if someone I loved was in danger, even if by like the authorities, or even maybe because of the authorities, I would definitely try to do the same thing. Next stop, Wonderland, right? Just kidding. Next time, be careful with providing the wrong data though, okay? In Miss Watergate's case, it was not a problem to get her address with the help of local police due to her former record. Yay! You got it! Woo! Buddy! You both got it. Good. I'm happy for you guys. Yeah. You're so happy, dude. Ooh, there's another session. Thought about what you said. Maybe you're right. I should take the post down. Too late. Could be better, believe me. Wait a second, somebody's at the door. BRB, oh boy. Police! Okay, I'll wait. Whoops. What about, how is your boyfriend? You're still together? You haven't been talking about him all that much lately? Well, not as much as before. Hello? Hello? Cassandra got arrested. Are you still there? Nope. Fake. Can't see. I'll inquire if all went well with arresting Miss Watergate. You did a good job in any case. It's only been a minute, good lord. Yeah. There's no reason to get so worried so fast. Although we have no proof she's involved in the bombing, we might be able to question her. I was too late. Shit's a single tear. You'll get the next TV, anti. I believe. And with that admission of guilt, she will probably serve some time. Okay, I just received confirmation that she is now in custody. Very good work indeed. I'm curious about this thought group though. Whether they... Oh god. What happened? No, 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 take a look at the news. Oh no. Two dead after second explosion. Dun dun dun. Well, I mean, I didn't expect her to be the bomber. I don't know if any of you expected her to be the bomber, because I certainly didn't. But still. Yeah. Uh-oh. Whoops. That is horrible. Two dead, similar approach, same letter found. So these assaults are connected. But as if that wasn't enough already, Miss Watergate was in custody at the time, so that's her out of the picture. At least for this attack. Whoops. Closest computer I've walked through. I'm at Gandalf's front door. Make sure to knock. He doesn't like rude visitors. I think. This complicates matters massively. So much for our simple test case. I need to speak to my superiors, see how we are to proceed given these extenuating circumstances. You did good today. You can log off and get some rest by clicking the button on the top right of the desktop. Try and get some sleep. I have a feeling the next few days are going to be trying at best. An explosive charge set off at Stelligan University in Bonton. At least 2 people dead, 3 injured. Once again, a letter has been received just before the crime. How much is just before the crime? Just minutes. Which again contained the first 3 stanzas of the German folk song, Die Gedanken sind frei. Thoughts are free. Exactly like the letter received before the assault on the Freedom Plaza yesterday. Okay. Is this what I do? Yes? Do I do? Am I doing this right? This game is so intriguing. I think so too. You remember the Her story? That was super interesting. This is kind of like that, but just no like videos. I remember that. That was so cool. I really liked that one. Overview. Oh no, they're suddenly all. I remember that. You can't possibly remember that. March 2012. Oh, Goldfells. Interesting name, by the way. Does that have like an actual real life? Is that like an actual real life person? Administrator? Last log in December 2016. BRB gonna put my dishes in the sink. Good job! I need to be better at that myself. I just kinda leave everything laying around. So... Objective solved. Quote of the day: the price of freedom is eternal vigilance. L.H. Courtney. I don't know who that is. Objective solved. Active. There's nothing. So... what do we do now? Co-member of thoughts. Oh! Oh! I was pressing the wrong thing. Finish work. Are you sure you want to finish your work for today? All unprocessed data chunks will expire. Yes. Based on the data, the clocks were striking 13. Achievement unlocked. Based on the data you submitted, we have learned the following. Freedom Plaza has been investigated. Insufficient involvement activist group named thoughts. Second assault occurred. It's either not the only.
Now our conversation went kinda like this. Hello Gandalf, hello there ugly ass person, can I get key for shiny sword? I don't have key for shiny sword. Well fuck you then. Okay, give key please. Okay fine, get me 25 bones and I will think about it. Okay fuck you goes to get bones, that's where I am RN.
Good lord. Gandalf just wants his bones, man. What kind of bones does he want? Just normal bones? Or giant bones? Bone. Just bones. Okay, so this is just basically a recap. Next day. Episode 2. A place where there is no darkness. I don't know of such place. Welcome back. I hope you don't mind if we get started right away. We have tons of work ahead of us. I met with my superiors and they wish to continue with the test case. They believe in the capability of Orwell to handle this. Oh, and you, of course. My superiors agree with me. Based on the information you have already extracted, the activist group known as Thought is worth investigating. Question mark. Why are you confused, Anti? It seems that this Goldfells is an important member of Thoughts, so we now have clearance to consider them as a target person. Now that Goldfells is a target person, there may be new data chunks available in documents you have already accessed. Don't forget to go back and recheck your sources. Absolutely will not. Yeah, there's kind of lots. Well, there's the picture. Ish. Look at the mustache. Thoughts are free. What mentions folks on thoughts are free and oh, sure. I'm not sure if it's useful, but sure. The letter. We are right, it seems. Oh, yeah. Thoughts are free. Who can guess them? Immigrate to the nation. I'm too lazy, I'm just gonna buy the bones. Oh, so he's actually German. Originally. Interesting. An immigrant, Think of the increasingly aggressive operation of surveillance machinery in the nation. I truly fear the answer to this question. That is why I created this blog. Sure. Info is info, right? Related documents found. Their thoughts. An activist group with the same name as this blog? I'm sure it's not related at all. If Goldfellows is the one who created the blog, perhaps he founded or even was the leader of the activist group. I mean, probably. Nice email. nhsqqfbl at mailorite.dna. I guess that's for the nation. Headlines? Question mark? Connection between Bonton bombings event. Evident. Not events. I'm back. Hi, back. I'm dad. My mom started stalking. Talking. Well, good. She's clearly very interested in hanging out with you. I think that's cool. Freedom is unfree. Right. This is the only early one. Entry 8. Oh, so suddenly these are not archived anymore. In the Grand Exchange I am. Whoop whoop. Get those bones, dude. How much do they go for these days? Alright, let's see. 1.5 years recruiting 2 of my students and arranging 3 demonstrations like the one held at Freedom Plaza. Yep, that's important. How much do you remember from RuneScape? A decent chunk, cause like I played it when I was kinda young. So it has kinda stuck in my brain. I'm lucky my mom loves me so much and wants to hang out and chat. I have to remind myself that sometimes when I just want to be left alone, yeah. I think you have a really fucking great relationship with your parents. Metang! 3 demonstration. More interesting might be that 2 students seem to be involved. What's this? Raised with hatred and anger about troubled past of thought. Hinted at a troubled past of thought. Another data chink. Was responsible. Hinted at trouble. Huh? Waiting for people to sell bones. Nobody's selling bones. Honestly, I love them. They're wonderful. My mom has some issues with my religious choices, but she tries to be okay. Yeah, I remember. I remember her kind of like pushing that, but it's minor details, I suppose. As long as it's not overbearing. Yay, you got it! I'm sorry, Anta, you didn't get it this time, but you'll get the next one. I'm gonna sadly answer to the latter is a resounding no. Sorry, are we true to the initial goal to form the group? Let ourselves be consumed by anger and hatred towards those we thought to do us wrong. Thoughts are free, but that does in no way mean that they can attack and do whatever they wish. Exactly. Instead of blaming others, I now see my high aims might well be the cause for all the events of the past months. More than anyone else of thoughts, I feel responsible. As a consequence, I will hold my active engagement in this group. I firmly believe it shall be for the better of everyone involved, especially my students from Stelligan. Well, that's important. But I shoot DBs? Should I buy DBs? What are DBs? Dragon Balls? Parents are awesome. Thank you, I agree. Yes, I agree too. It was also always so cool to see them in the chat. In your streams. Oh, Dragon Bones. Why Dragon Bones? Why not normal bones? Oh, they give an insane amount of prayer XP. But what about the bones for Gandalf? What now? Stelligan? The same Stelligan where a bomb just exploded? You know what I think about coincidences? I won't repeat it. Early game? I'm already buying them. Got it. Tell them hi for me. You got it. I would also say that, but you know. So far, the evidence suggests that Goldfels was a prominent lecturer at Stelligan, and some of his students became involved in thoughts. Did he, like, recruit them for his cause? Yeah. Didn't we already see that? We need to identify those students, see who else is involved with the group. Wasn't there a legitimate exact saying that he recruited the students? Yeah, recruiting 2 of my students. Why is Symes like... Why is he questioning it? Anyway, I can have 8 orders at once because I still have 13 days of Membu because RuneScape doesn't know how to count. What? What do you mean doesn't know how to count? Who's responsible? Reacts with hatred and anger? We let ourselves, thoughts are free, but it does. Yeah, this one. Troubled past, we will have to get to the bottom of this. About 1 month of member in December. Member in December. I still have 13 days left of that. Damn. Halt my active engagement. Important information. Whatever active engagement means, still an interesting fact. Wait, there's something blinking here. Joseph Langley. Do we really need to see these? Maybe. The second I run out of memory, I'm buying the hell out of it again. Hope to get more free time. Maybe it was a promotion of some sort. Hey you. Sorry about last night, I really should have come over. It's all good. It's just that this client is massively influential and could bring a whole lot of exposure to the office. He doesn't know, does he? I've been trying to get a meeting for months and it went rather well, so here's hoping. He doesn't know that she's arrested, does she? Does he? God, I'm such a stupid old man who just talks about his job too much. I'm sorry, it's just such a big part of my life. Wow, that was difficult. Hello, are you still upset? Cassie, can you at least answer me? If you don't, I'll start to worry, you know what I'm like. Hey! That sounds like me! That sounds just like me. I mean, this last part. If you don't answer, I'll start to worry, you know what I'm like. Yeah, that was kinda... There was no information there. Why is this red? Going back to Gandalf's shitty shack to get the key. Reconsider. Redacted. Suspect was arrested in her flat. She willingly opened the door and cooperated with the arresting officer after having the warrant announced and her rights read to her. Good girl. Well, let's see. Stelligan University Memorial. I'm gonna go with no. He doesn't know. Yeah. He does not. I wonder if things would have gone differently if he was around. Knowledge, science, wisdom, and sometimes all remain silent. Okay. Campus closed until further notice. Notable alumni? Yeah, this is probably where we find the students. Catherine Delacroix. Why does this sound familiar? I mean, it says member of the party, but I feel like I saw her somewhere else. Could be wrong. Oh look, Joseph Langley. Can we have other Joseph Langley? I want the picture. Give me the picture. Fine. Joanna McElroy. Host of the eponymous daily TV show for at McElroy's. Psychological family issues. Media ethics. Note this course is currently unavailable due to Representative Prof. A. Goldfellows having retired. Applied physics. Discontinued will only accept applications until October 2017. So what are we actually looking for here? Killing a Stelligan student as well as a lecturer. I don't think it was him. Best public dining hall? Stelligan canteen? That's curious. Why would a school have a public canteen? Is that a thing in the US? I'm gonna go get food real quick. Don't you hurry back. Or do. This isn't really helping at anything. First suspect in connection with assaults arrested. Catherine Watergate. Not Catherine, sorry. Cassandra. Young woman has been brought to custody. The woman is Kaufman. What's a canteen? It's like a where did I see it? I guess it's just another name for like dining hall? I don't know. Shush. Canteen. Not canteen. Not that it really matters. Methinks. There's nothing new here, yet it still has the thingy. So what are we actually looking for? Identify student contacts of Goldfells. Provide a portrait and the full. Oh, that's done. Well, not the full name. Profession of Goldfells. That's done. It's not done. Oh, canteen. I'm dumb. No, you're not. I'm dumb. But no, you're not. Shush. By getting food, I meant getting the food I ordered. What did you order? Oh, there we go. Abraham Goldfell's. Food. Fucking smartass. What kind of food? Abraham it is. Well done. Thank you. Chicken. Feed the baby. Did you notice the bombing locations seem to be closely connected to thoughts? There could be a pattern emerging. Don't mind about the light flickering. It's nothing supernatural. It's just it's kind of coming to the end of its life. But yeah, I like chicken. Chicken's good. What kind of chicken? I thought I saw 3 demonstrations, yet there have only been 2 bombings, which might imply fried chicken. Okay, sounds good. I had pizza, even though it's Thursday. Kind of like KFC, but in Finland. Didn't they used to be KFC in like Helsinki? But then they stopped or something. Well, it's definitely a shot in the dark, but we absolutely need to do everything we can to prevent another attack. Take a close look at the past of each member with thoughts. What about the locations of all demos they have held that might yield a hint? From which he is sadly retired. Journalist der Reporter. Die Gedanken sind frei. Frei. Thoughts are free. Publications of significance? Sure. The name is like chicken or some shit like that. Well, what do you say to that? He literally wrote the book. Wimpod! Get you good. Former journalist, also chairman of the Global Media Ethics Congress. Interesting. Chairman of an ethical congress. Just the average run-of-the-mill terrorist trait. Is it? Oh, that's a whole lot of information about this Goldfells. Yet, only one other page could be indexed. Very strange indeed. Gandalf finally came the key. Woo! Yay! Good. Also, catch the Wimbod. I think the next course of action should be to look for other people of this thought group. Like the students he mentioned. I've been trying my fucking hardest, mate. Oh, right. Alumni. Those are not current students. Where do we find the current students? Timeless and Rosen announce cooperation. Oh? Davenport siblings, owner of the biggest social networks, Timelines announce major cooperation with software giant Rosen Technologies. Cool. I don't think these matter to our case right now. Oh, ICUCAL attendee list. Welcome to the internal Stelligan University class attendee system. Pick a class by completing the 3-step wizard below. I'm a wizard. Ah, only luck catched it. Caught it. Better luck next time, porcelain dear. Let's just go through all of these, I guess. Media. Lecturer. Nope. Unless it's technology. Hampton, Crawford James. Nope. Management? Question mark. I think this is just too late. So sorry, too early. Oh, maybe this. Power supply. Nope. Language person. Oh, you're right. Language. Say it like you mean it. On 3. Sorry. Damn it. 312. 3. What? Damn it. Fuck. Yeah, fuck works. Winter semester. Media. Well, there's Goldfells. Baker Lamont. Eddie Cody Bruner. Sorry? Well, I'm confused about these names. Are you saying Lamont? Lamont is a first name? I guess so. Oh! Juliet Carrington. Great A, good job. That's better, person. I gotta teach you, right? Owie. She has learned a long time ago, friend. We have seen this name before, haven't we? We sure have. Right, she was a friend of Miss Watergate. Now it also appears that she was a student of Abraham Goldfells. Just ripped off a band-aid on my leg. And there's so much hair on my legs that just ripped like a handful of hair. Ouch. Well, you gotta rip it quick at least. I don't think there was any other choice. Either lose the hair or hurt for a longer time. I don't know. I think that's enough to warrant the report. Give me a few minutes. ... Alright, we have authorization to investigate Miss Carrington. Waxing with band-aids? Oh. No. That does not sound like a good idea. Yay, we can... Juliet Carrington. This is getting more deep now. One Finnish word 3? That would be... Kolme. K-O-L-M-E. You're welcome. Oh god. Freaky shiny man. Where did my game go? There it is. The Finnish word for keys is avaimet. A-V-A-I-M-E-T. Avaimet. Marker. Then... Where's my game? Give me my game. That's my way of telling I got the third key and I'm going to talk to Mr. Shiny Man. That's fair. That's also more Finnish TikToks to make for me. The Finnish word for shiny is kiiltävä? Sure, let's go with that. K-I-I-L-T-A-V-A. Kiiltävä. Maybe I got it right? I'm not sure. Can I just do marker without? No, I have to be in the chat. Whatever. Technically I've already done man, but it was part of Spider-Man. But the word for man in Finnish is mies. M-I-E-S. Mies. One Finnish word marker. I guess that would be merkki in a way. But I'm gonna go look up a dictionary. It can be also used for like the, you know, the pens. Yeah, I'm just gonna say The Finnish word for marker is merkki, at least in this context. And that is M-E-R-K-K-I. Merkki. If that one was done, then oh well. No, that one hasn't been done. That one has not been done indeed. Merkini? Merkki, not Merkini. What am I looking for? Juliet's timeline? Well, there's the fucking picture, I guess. Sir Pricing, aka Shiny Man, hands you a very shiny sword. Wowee. February 1992. One of my friends is born in February 1992. I'm just here fucking doxing people. Well, not quite. That is the message I just got. Oh, now I got a very shiny sword in my inventory. Nice! Huh, you actually can dance and I got proof now. You're still in bed? Is that really me? Gotta be careful around you, apparently. Yeah, let's just scroll down, see what we can see. Not so keen on going out late now. Dislikes going out. Late at night. Engaged in torture? I don't think that's the case here. Imagine though, just feeding misinformation. Oh, booba. That actually looks like a emote for me of Vince McMahon, just like going. Yeah, engage in torture, why not? We already know that they're friends, so we don't really need that here. Happy birthday, honey. Esther Carrington. The mother? We are the Carringtons. Jonathan and Esther Carrington. April McIntyre Carrington. Who this? Make it. Oh. That's a very weird image. June Carrington. Juliet Carrington. Oh, why did I do... Oh well. Oh, Valentine's Day? That's a nice gift for her parents. Sure, let's just put all we know here. Okay, I like a joke as much as the next person. But her favorite color, do you really think that is pertinent information right now? Yes, I do. It's important. There's an active bomb threat right now. Could you please focus on that? No. Give me a number between 1 and 10. Porcelain says 7. I would have probably said 7 as well. Banana nut muffins. Important information! Yum. If we fail to prevent the next assault due to you processing random data, I won't be taking the fall. 7. Any others? Okay, fine. The parents Jonathan and Esther. I'm sure that's gonna be useful in some way. Studies in media economy at Stalagan University. Vegan says 8. Former member of band. Decided to end her band career once she was single again. Conflict with an unknown data chunk. I don't think that's important. Rosentech. What is this? Who is this? Victor Rosen. That might be important later. The 10 Commandments? I gotta talk to a fortune teller. Ooh. Can it tell our fortunes? Work here now. Is there any good ones here? Any vision is valuable. Software can solve any problem. Embrace the client's vision. Fair. Open-mindedness and transparency are key. Yes. Always stay in touch with the client. Sure. My fortune includes cleaning Eevee's box. I'll BRB again. Alright. Don't make a mess or something. I don't know. Synchronous over asynchronous communication. Sure. Take a better responsibility. Fix your mistakes. Learn from them. Yes. You can do better. You can always do better. Not so keen. Oh yeah, there was still more. This drives me outright mad. Even though Cassandra and I just got to know each other at the protest at Freedom Plaza, she stood up for me regardless. This woman is a heroine, not a terrorist. Go, Cassie. I think that's okay to do. Okie dokie, my goal will be making the cars in my game to go 800 miles an hour. Oh god. I'm gonna write down some random shit. I gotta curse the demon away forever after this fight is over. Sounds good to me. I hope you kick his ass. How come you care so much about politics? Sure. First Miss Watergate and now her. Is there some sort of brainwashing going on? Not necessarily. Hamerinthum Carlem Gabindo Purchayaber. Why does that sound kind of familiar? Is this woman a terrorist? Potentially. Meditate! Oh, that's tight, man. That's real cool. Welcome. Oh yeah, get in touch. Rami French, head of vision shaping. Holly Harper. Oh, there's a phone number now. Interesting. +777. Good work, thank you. The listener will also track incoming and outgoing telephone calls of numbers you have added. Here we go. Change the code. Now it should work. God. Imagine going 800 miles an hour in a NASCAR car. Or in a NASCAR. NASCAR car sounds weird. Esther Carrington. Hey mom, what's up? Oh. Welcome to Rosendeck. This is PR assistant Julia Carrington speaking. How may I be of service? Hello Julia, this is Esther. You sound so official at work. Oh, hi mom. Is this important? You know I can't take personal calls while I'm at work. I just wanted to check in, make sure you're home for dinner tonight. Actually, I'm heading out with some friends from work. Time for some Bonton clubbing. Honey, please don't. On the news they said it would be advisable to avoid public places. They expect another bombing. Mom, I get that you're worried, but I can't just sit at home with you every night of the week. That's exactly what those terrorists wants us to do. Avoid public life. We can't give up our freedom like that. What the fuck? Honey, please. You won't have much freedom left if you're dead. Mom, I won't die. How can you be so sure about that? I could just as easily be hit by a car on my way home to your lovely dinner. Don't say that. Just think. This ridiculous group has gotten you into nothing but trouble. What were they called? Alright, jeez, Mom. I'm gonna think about it, okay? Thank you, honey. Mom, I'm sorry, but I really have to go now. I don't want Victor Rosen to personally fire me. I have to go. Sorry. Love you. Bye. Ah, balls. Only luck got the Pokemon. Oh shit, it's awake. Oh god, it's so overleveled compared to me. Oh boy. It's gonna be fine. I believe in you, Luck. And to find her parents' address. Just got on Friday evening. I mean, that's not necessarily important information, but you know. Victor Rosen. Boss. But it's information. Might as well use this picture. Why not? This is probably not how she would look like in day-to-day life. Outside of work. But still. Oh! Hang on. Rosen? No, he wasn't here. Damn it. What? Damn it, because you didn't catch the Pokemon? Goldfell Zebra. Jimmy. Harrison O'Donnell, guest. Target person's lectures. Sure. Oh, whoops. The other person. This one. Harrison O'Donnell. Yes, we've seen that name connected to Miss Watergate. I'll report this right away. ... You've been authorized to consider Harrison O'Donnell a target person. Now there's some more work for you. Congrats. I'm just kidding. Harrison and Juliet. Those must be Abram Goldfell's students within thought. Well done. Well, Harrison's timeline. Oh, look at it. Oh. Media punk. Considering to change my profession to being full-time prophets. What if I do this? I go to occupation? Yeah. Is Simon's gonna? Yep. Media punk? What does that even mean? Nobody knows. Oh, this post has been deleted. Oh, interesting. Everything alright with you? Now it is. Good fucking riddance. Feel sorry for the girl. It's clear she has been attacked and just panicked. Now they'll have her ass for this. We didn't stop the fire. Interesting. Delrith is sucked into the vortex. Do we have something to hide then, Mr. O'Donnell? Probably. This couple rocked the show, as it will rock the rest of the goddamn nation. Oh, so they're like... Are they together? Like, why don't you go and ask Juliet out right away, huh? No need for hiding anything, you can provide a nose correction just for you to make it look just as awesome. Easily jealous. Hey, sounds like me. But I wouldn't say stuff like that, though. Hugh, Stelligan, lose a bit. Easy as fuck. Even though it was so much overleveled compared to you. It was really overleveled, but it only had like 7 HP, but it did like 15 damage. Hi, I'm Dad! Is Evie a happy kitty now? For having a clean litter box. She fucking better be. We clearly need to find more stuff to get clues of. Yep, and now she's gonna ruin my artwork. Oh no. Well, such is the Such is the life of a cat mom. Oh, whoops. I wonder if there's something that I've missed. Cause like nothing. Oh yeah, Catherine Delacroix, Secretary of Security. That's where I saw it. Did I also see it here? Bruno Watergate, Cassandra. No, okay. The only reason I'm doing quests right now is because I gotta beat the dragon soon, but it needs quest points, so I gotta do quests. Oh yeah, I think I remember that system in RuneScape. I mean, we might as well... Wait, where was it? 10-day list. I guess we might as well look through all of the other ones. Oh, this is the one I checked. Winter semester. I think that was the only one where Goldfels is actually a professor. In fall 2016, yeah. I feel like we're kind of stuck in a way. Oh, hang on. Can we have like multiple pictures? Oh, we can. I hope the ghost in your apartment doesn't have epilepsy. There is no ghost! It's just a light dying. Don't worry about it. It's all good, man. Hang on, where did I see? Oh yeah, here. Another day drinking char. I'm not worried. Ghosts don't scare me. Well, yeah, not if they're at the other end of the world. Or other side of the world. To kill a mockingbird. Sure. Very important information. You never really understand a person until you consider things from his point of view. Until you climb inside of his skin and walk around in it. Harper Lee, To Kill a Mockingbird. I actually read that one. Great book. Oh, hey, there's something new in the listener. Oh, maybe we just needed to wait for some stuff. Hello. I guess what happened yesterday? I got arrested. You know, the usual. Oh, Juliet, this is Joseph on Cassandra's account. Gave access to her chat account to Joseph Langley. Oh, sorry. Hi, Joseph. Didn't know you had access to Cass's account. Nice to finally talk to you. You too, Juliet. Sorry, you too. Juliet, have you seen Cassandra since yesterday evening? Heard from her at all? Sorry, let me just do this because it bothers me. Is this on... Yeah, Cassandra's? Bloop. Let's continue. I spoke to her last night via chat. No. Not too uncommon in a relationship, is it? I mean, I wouldn't give access to my significant others to my social profiles. Maybe that's just me. I spoke to her last night via chat. She seemed quite upset about the whole Freedom Plaza thing. And something else she wouldn't talk about. Then there was someone at her door, so she went to answer it and never came back. I assumed it was you. We were supposed to meet for dinner, but I had an unexpected meeting with the clients. She wasn't exactly happy about the change of plans. I remember. She quit the chat and that was it. I haven't heard from her since. In that case, I think she's probably at home stewing away. Nope. Well, I just tried that. She did give me the key to her flat 2 months ago, but no Cassie. Also, her PC was still on. I guess calling her didn't work either. I tried, no answer. Damn, I hate myself right now. Drama. Did you set your number to private? Otherwise she's probably just avoiding you. Private is my default setting. After all, I am a lawyer. No, Cassandra's not the lawyer. Haha. Cassie told me you were funny. Oh, it's not like haha, I got him. It's like haha, funny. Also, 2 hours, dang. I think you shouldn't worry too much. It's probably nothing. When Cass is mad, she usually ghosts and wanders around the city. She'll be back in no time. I mean, she is being detained. And she does get a bit fiery at times. We had an argument once and, well, guess what happened? See, this is why I wanted to talk to you. I feel like sometimes you know her better than I do, and I'm her goddamn boyfriend. Well, that's not how things usually go. Oh, I doubt that somehow. I mean, you two were in this thought group together, right? Both went to the Freedom Plaza protests. And so I thought maybe you'd know other places that could be important for her, or the two of you, where she could be at. Joseph, I'm sorry. Freedom Plaza was organized by Thought, yeah, but Harrison did all the planning for it. Didn't know much else. Oh, what does this conflict with? With that unknown data chunk? Wait, 2 hours already? Yes. Oh, I see. I wish I could help, but I honestly don't have a clue. Marlol. Lol. Well, thank you anyway, Juliet. Don't mention it. I'll text you when she turns up or if I get an idea. An unknown data chunk, so there's something we haven't found yet. Okay, what the fuck has happened here? Wait, what the actual... Fuck! The moment you opened that dock, malicious code injection was detected in Orwell. Oh. My bad! Sorry for the malware. We've had 47 attack warnings and still counting. What the hell is on that side? Let me just get out of there. I don't want to look at the others. I don't want to lose data. Also, catch that. I'm going to a port to sail to some random place because there is an X and it marks the spot, so I gotta dig there and give it to Gandalf. Damn, Gandalf's getting greedy these days, huh? We are the track you are ashamed of in your fine-tuned playlists. The unexplainable gap in your seemingly flawless CV. Your drunken self in your timelines profile. The porn movie found on your work computer. You cannot avoid us, because we are you. We are the targets. Fake old dick bag. Fair enough. Oh, no. Sorry? Ghosts don't scare me. I have a personal demon that follows me everywhere I go. It will attack anyone who tries to harm me in any shape or form. Whether it's a knife, gun, baseball bat, or their fists, it will attack very fast. What? Random link? Well, there's Hancock. Hancock Harrison. I guess that's an alias? Yeah. Oh, that's got an ego we've got there, haven't we? Why? What, I tried to buy an Ultra Ball? Well, apparently you copied something from Discord. Looks like a meme. Meme video. Try to buy an Ultra Ball. Whoops. Trotsky. Oh, look, it's Dubman. Well, we might as well put that there as well. I was gonna say, it looks like you accidentally pasted something. Yes. Indeed. So, let's use that one. Gigs. Haunted house bond. Ooh, haunted house. Cancelled. Cancelled. A friend of mine claims to have heard that Hancock decided to quit the band. But no official statement has been given out. All hearted thumbs down for that bullcrap. Gotta find me another fave band now, you better do the same. Not those emos on the show again? I really can't stand tearing down. What a name. I'm not sure that's I don't know, that's useful information. Me neck hurts. Hey, there's some email. More stuff to listen. Excellent. You will now have access to any emails coming in or out of this account. Big stretch. Yes, dear. It's been a while. Oh, God. Ugh. That felt good. Thanks for that, portion. Well, I guess we're gonna take a look at the emails. Oh. Well, I guess we could plug this in. So we don't have anything else yet. You planned this protest that went completely awry? Doesn't sound like very good planning to me. Well, does a guy like this look that he's good at planning? Maybe it didn't go awry at all. Maybe it went down exactly as he had in mind. Interesting. So that Freedom Plaza demonstration was one of the Thought's protests. Not immensely surprising. One down, 2 more protest locations to go. I'm glad... What? I don't know. I'm glad there doesn't seem to be like an actual time limit on these. Because I hate that kind of stuff. I prefer to just like explore my own pace. Not having to worry about stuff. Good O'Donnell. Harrison, it's me. Well, 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 look who it is. I knew this moment would come one day, but you've got me by surprise. Harrison? Shh, Juliet. Ever since we first made out in that clear night on the Stelligan Greenfield, I knew it was destiny. I never really meant to... blah blah blah. Will you please spare me your juvenile bullshit? I didn't believe it at first, but it really is you. To what do I owe the pleasure of your beautiful voice? You miss me, right? So this is why I did it? To make me call you back again? What the heck are you talking about? Oh, come on, don't play dumb great administrator. I'm talking about the thought page you so generously volunteered to maintain. What? Give me a sec. What the fuck is this shit? You messing around with me, Jules? Are you seriously trying to say this wasn't your doing? Why would I fucking want to disgrace Thought? Maybe because of the same reason you bailed out of Thought all of a sudden. Oh. Thought didn't do shit anymore since Abe disappeared. Turning it around that way made a damn fine excuse for you to bail out on the 2 of us, huh? Maybe then because you disgraced Thought before by hiding all the articles on the Thought blog except Cassandra's. Abe archived the first ones because he didn't even want us to know. None of us could ever access them. I merely did the same with the rest because that would also be in Abe's interests. And Cass wanted to show her article around. Oh, please. I know you deleted all your rebellious posts to secure Cozy's job writing that ridiculous opinion column for the TNB. You know, it's funny you dare speaking of disgrace when Rosen is the government's personal bitch, in case you didn't know. Almost makes you the same in my book. Pfft. So you don't really know anything about the hack then? I don't have a freaking clue. Can you revert the changes? You bet. I'll even hunt down the son of a bitch. Just revert it, okay? I don't care who did it. Just can't stand our memories being toyed around with. That's fair. Okay, we'll be done in no time, ma'am. Never could say no to you. If only. Anyway, thank you. Well, that gave us a lot of information. Sure. Why not? I'm sure it's important. Okay. Stelligan again? This university seems to play a major role for members of Thought. Well, they were students there, so... Fell out of Thought, no longer member. Oh, is that so? We still need to keep observing him, though. Wrong. Sure. I wish I could have, like, several of these at once, like, open here. That'll make things easier. Abraham Goldfell's disappeared, causing the group to be inactive. They're no longer active. Well, seems to me like someone still is. There was the guy on Cassandra's profile. Well, let's go through this first. I want to go see that next. Ended the relation. Yeah, sure. The very important information. Seems that today's new targets have a common history, something more than belonging to thoughts. Maybe they knew because disgrace thought. I don't know which one is true. I think this is Abraham's doing, so I'm gonna put this here. Hit the archive the first ones. This gets more confusing by the minute. Why do you hide something in a group's blog from its own members? A hidden agenda, perhaps? Mayhaps. I know you deleted all your rebellious posts. Yeah. That seems legit. Hey, I read this one quite regularly. I wasn't at all aware it was our guy. The DNB probably didn't know either. That is all. Did the same with the rest, because that would have also been in Abe's interest. I mean, sure, why not? First the timeline, now the thought block. You have a lot to hide, Mr. O'Donnell. I don't care about those just now. Cassandra's timeline. Cassandra's timeline? There it is. There was this guy who welcomed her to the thoughts. Was it Harrison then? Oh, it was Harrison. Okay, never mind then. I thought it was someone else. I remember seeing a different picture, but my mind is just playing tricks on me. Good thing I went back. Delete multiple posts. The targets. Boom, boom, boom. What? What else is there in there? Conflict with another is already solved. Cool. New portrait? Sure. Let's put more pictures. That's some other dude though. Let's keep that as our... Hancock, I love you. Amazing! Oh, sorry. So amazing. National opinion. Shut the Bargesian border? Oh, Harrison O'Donnell. Supposed the governmental position. Nope. Safety of any citizen is of utmost importance. That has been the party's premise ever since 2009. Ever since it has been working like a charm. Until now, that is. So that's not like actually his opinion. Though my name is in Nostradamus, let me foretell something. We will see a rise in acts of terrorism in the very close future. Who knows? Maybe next week a bomb will go off in the middle of Farview or Bonton. Don't you pretend not to have been warned when that happens? Well, I think this is very important to put here. Yes. I read the article. That was strange indeed, with the bombings now. Oh, was this... when was this? April 8th. Oh. Well, that doesn't really matter. Because it's already happened. Ooh, rock and roller. This ball type doesn't exist. Ultra ball. Put the ultra ball into Pokemon. Put the Pokemon into ultra ball. Sorry. Ooh, to Angela. Who's Angela? Okay. We have another profile. Who is this Angela woman? Bank accounts. Sure. That might actually be useful. Brought out some extra stuff. Ultra Bull. Ultra Bull. Put the Pokemon into Ultra Bull. Knock knock, Harrison. Seems like what you punched down on the little page of yours. Unknown person. Yeah, you got it. Roger Hacker Initiate will expose all information I got on you. Oh great, now there's a hacker involved in all of this? Because the situation wasn't bad enough as it is. I know. Wonder what this is about. If you knew what I would... Sorry, if you knew what I know, what you know about what this little of yours... Wow, that was very difficult to read. You would find it just as hard to ignore that those bombs might just carry your name tag. Get what I'm talking about, right? Is he being framed? Seems we're not the only ones interested in Mr. O'Donnell and his entanglements and all of this. Wonder if this guy has any proof for what he claims. I wouldn't know. Oh, this is like happening as like right now. Blogger, sure. Most pathetic blackmailing attempt I've read in a long time. What a damn good reason not to call the cops. I can give you 3. You hacked my site, i.e. my web server. Last time I checked, this was highly illegal. Something about glass houses and stones. I don't get what you want to have found out about me. True, okay. Cool. Oh, what about... Does it create a new one here? Initiate? Oh, this is the hacker thing. Right. What about Angela? Yeah, that's all we have. Harrison, no dollars sent flowers. Oh, whoops. Something new on Juliet's timeline. When I heard about Stelligan this morning and that 2 people had been killed, I felt devastated because I felt responsible. I've spent 5 years of my life at this university. I even organized a peaceful protest at the Stelligan campus. It's been the center of my life for a while, and to see the terrorists pervert this place for their foul reasons strikes my heart. I feel truly sorry for anyone concerned. But it was... Which one was it then? Harrison or Juliet? The Freedom Plaza protest of thought. Evie is crazy? What's going on? What happening? Oh yeah, shit. Zoomies! Hell yeah, zoomies! Gotta get that energy out. Fucking $900. 2 health insurances. Oh. Interesting. Very frequent customer in a Bonton drugstore. I don't know if that's very important, but... it is now. Either he values his hygiene or it might as well be material intended to wash away a freedom memorial. Received large payments. Well, he kind of works there, so fair enough. Must be the payment for writing the opinion column then? 3.5 grand for a single column? Damn, son. So what about these 2 health insurances? A guy his age? Planning on doing something dangerous? Dangerous, perhaps? Maybe. I like how we can just look at his bank accounts. Like nobody's business. I mean, I guess it is our business. Why is there still a red thingy? Very frequent, not frequent. April 8th, April 5th, March 10th, every few days, it's not very frequent. March 16. I don't think it matters that he's frequenting a certain drugstore. Hancock's writing on the wall. Bonton liberator and professional douche. As soon as I get myself a handful of like-minded people, we're going to occupy the friggin' elitist University Stelligan, that's for sure. Lol. Conflict with another data chunk in Juliet's timeline. Right. Lives in a trailer. Important. I'm doing some weird orb quest. Oh, come on, can you please get more stereotypically antisocial? Yeah, like even I don't live in a fucking trailer. Gov plan rejects governmental position. Oh yeah. Shut the Borghesian border. What's the orb quest about? Leave a message. Currently scanning all the webs of potential threats. Another fucked up at you, man, should put on your tinfoil hat. Orb. Wow. Okay, well, fair enough. Goldfells? Interesting. This is like actually Goldfells? I don't know. I mean, we might as well put it here, right? Well, I hope you find your orb. I feel a little confused now. Me too. Is this thought a blog, an activist group, or a debate club? Perhaps all three? I did the quest. Good job. You are articles suck, lol. You should go and write poetry instead. Lol. While he was staring at the flashing monitor in the dark, all alone in the room that he was allowed to inhabit by his parents' mercy, and only dressed in his dotted shorts that his mom had disposed this morning, he finished the words, "Your articles suck," with a strike of the enter key, and in that moment he was content, for he never had written anything more intelligent or relevant in his entire life. By the way, your grammar sucks. I love that response. I mean, he did say, go write poetry. It really sounded like Evie said, wow, and then her sneeze sounded like a giggle. I don't know how to giggle. That sounds cute as fuck though. I just dug up an orb and gave it to Gandalf. I'm sure he's very pleased about your gift that you've given him. Oh, investigate for accounting fraud. Hell yeah. We did that. Alright, let's see a listener. There's something new. Security warning, unrecognized access. Ooh. Gandalf, nice orbs. Your FPT and online banking was just used from an unrecognized to. Oh. That was us. Hi, it's me. I'm the unrecognized device, it's me. Keep you up. This is just a basic security warning. Topic, debate club invitation. 2015. Dear readers, I would kindly like to invite those who are interested to our newly founded debate club called The Thoughts. Our primary discussion will revolve around how people can best be made aware of a topic in the age of information overflow. First, we will brainstorm and discuss various options. Then, depending on participation and interest of attendees, we will perform practical exercises and test sessions for empirical research. Not the memes. Debate club? Ain't nobody got time for it. I now have 7 quest points. How many do you need for the dragon thingamajig? Minor update. We will have wonderful guests joining us this meeting. Hancock. Sadly, this is not an official accredited. Can I claim any credit? Oh, right. A student. Nina Hancock. July 7th. Does this go... Okay, this is like from up to down. Recruited Nina. Well, is it really recruiting if they didn't join? Sure. 32. Damn, you all got a lot of quests to do. Is it all one quest point, or do you get more from some others? Nina, so there's another member we haven't even heard of yet. We'll request clearance to make her a target. More from others, good. Got a green lights. Well, this sure... Well, that's her nickname. Or alias. Elias? Concerned one. What a strange alias name. Does she have a... I don't want to touch that. Does she have a timeline? Nope, she's just like there, in a way. Oh, outskirts camping. Well, now we know where he lives. Ish. One camping lot plus Wi-Fi monthly. Outskirts camping. That is one ugly place, but I guess it's cheap. $95.48 for the lot and Wi-Fi. I mean, yeah, that is kind of cheap. Ooh, Mimikyu. Now that's a cool one. Catch it, good. Alright, let's see what happens. There's nothing we can click, really. Cool. Now we're kinda stuck again unless there's something new in here. What does this mean? It means nothing. Insider still isn't open, and I don't know what to do about it. And I don't know where to find more information about anything. I need my markers. Ah, whoops. It's still like red. But there's nothing we can click. Can I have all the malware, please? I want all of it. Yay! You both got it. Good job. Well fucking done. Well, well. I mean, we might as well complete these ones right now. No, you can't. Fine. I was hoping that we could, but we can't. Does anyone have any idea where to go looking next? Because I'm at a loss. This weird garbled the thoughts page is like the only one that has the red marker. there's nothing we can do there. Portuguese peacekeeping mission. Portuguese. I really have no idea. Me neither, man. I guess we're just gonna go take a look at everything. See if there's anything at all. I mean, there's some... I'm sure there's some stuff that I haven't put anywhere, because either it's unrelated to anything or it's just misinformation. But that's okay. I am go sleep. I am say bye. Okie dokie, dude. Have a yawn. Thanks for hanging out. So it's good to have you here talking about your gaming endeavors and whatever. Sleep well, man. I'll see you later, bye. People. People. Become a part of the party. I would like to party. Actually, no. No, I would not. Not by myself. By luck. Beep beep. Beep 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 beep. Duncan Lloyd. Sleep well, luck. Ah, look at you all fucking being awesome. Well, that's not really a surprise now, is it? Orlando Bufford. We haven't seen this yet. Or this. These dudes. Oh! Her address. Juliet's address. Huh, funny. This is right around the corner from where I live. Now we know where Symes lives. This looks so weird. Somehow. Is that a computer? Favorite color ultramarine? I've never heard... Oh, favorite food pizza. I've never heard anyone say their favorite color is ultramarine. And I still haven't because it just reads there, they didn't say it. Also, fun fact, December 6th is the Finnish Independence Day. In 1990, Finland was 73 years old? December 6th, that's my dad's birthday, do I think you knew that? Yes, I knew that. Well, we know the address, but that didn't really bring any other stuff into the mix. There should be tailor-made software for any purpose. I mean, that's kind of cool. Bum, 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 bum. Wait, hang on. Where was I? Oh. Denton Damien Castro Rod. Cool green hair. Yeah, like here, this This kind of art style looks pretty good. Oh, this wasn't here yet? Well, now it is. I don't know if that... It's not something important because Symes didn't say anything, but... You know. Boom, 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 boom. Oh! You can actually listen to this? That's cool. Is this the album or? Oh, that's a song. Alright, we got work to do. We don't have time to listen to music. Because obviously we can't do that at the same time. That's not how things work. Nothing new there. Listen, Jake. Who's Jake? Just a friend, I guess. Procedure closing raises manipulation suspicions. This injury of police officer has been dropped due to lack of evidence. Speculated that the accused's parents manipulated the trial. Oh, we actually read this already and we have gathered all the data chunks. Oh.
Welcome to the cum zone.
Fuck, I actually
only cum inside anime girls. Quivering clit, double jointed pussy, fresh
Gage! Much love, my dude. Welcome into the investigation of many kind of things. How are you feeling? How are you? Whoops. Gage! We're all happy to have you here. I don't know. Maybe it was this one. Freedom Plaza and Stelligan very well. It is a pattern exactly as we suspected, but we still have no idea about the third location. You need to be diligent now. Lives might hang in the balance. In the worst case that we cannot determine the location on time. Yeah, well, I might have to conduct an interrogation with Miss Watergate. I want to avoid it though. She's behaving pretty defiantly, I've been told. Oh boy. Looking at what you found so far, I think I might have enough information to put some pressure on her. Oh, was that all we needed to do? Yes, it was. Ooh. Knock knock, Harrison. The thoughts are free once again. We're not done yet, you and me. But first on, I must turn to another. Oh, shit. Oh, okay. Cool. So now we can read all of these again. Can we have forbidden, oh, this is archived, but we can read. The government consists only of ass-kissing motherfucking turds. Yeah, sounds good. Carried in the streets of the nation, become transformed and by that re-implanted back into the minds, an invisible idea that we always shall be truly free. Where's the Lilo? I know. I know. I don't think it's as bad in Finland as in some places, but it's still kind of. If liberty means anything at all, it means the right to tell people what they do not want to hear. True that. That's inevitable. I mean, Mr. Harrison Hancock. Harrison Hancock. Sure. Declared thought to be a revolutionary activist group. It's an activist group after all, and now we know who had the primary say in that. I guess it really do be him. Oh, concerned one. Oh! Nina? Oh, shoot. We need to strike in the heart of everyday people to really cause a stir. We should go... Well, this is 2015. The music changed. We should go for storming a Bonton Mall as our first thing. Maybe even wait until it's all busy sale on Christmas. Wow. Although I know we want to gather more people to join us, we should not discuss the matter here. There are eyes out there who might be malevolent towards us. What about holding a proclamation on government building then? Sounds like a worthy first demo. Any plans for we'll strike first? Batilil, catch the Pokemon. Though I share your enthusiasm toward acquiring people's attention, it would be better to avoid Stelligan as place of any demonstration for the moment. Because of the increased student fees, the atmosphere is heated up enough as it is. Might be able to get back to Stelligan later on. Question mark? Government building. Holy, that must be it. That is where the third bomb will be. Not necessarily. It could be the mall. Which one? Didn't it say? That is all? Yeah, I'm sorry. Alright, if that is all we have, it's what we have to work with, so let's get this interrogation thing going before we run out of time. I'm actually located in the same facility where Miss Watergate is being detained. I will have her move to an interrogation room and walk across. To cover my identity, I will connect to her via an internal hard line. Okay. Let's just hope that what you have provided gives us enough leverage over her. I will open a connection for you to eavesdrop. Oh, is that the insider thingy? Maybe. After all, this is your case too. Plus, we need all the possible info found in Orwell. Hold on. Holding my butt cheeks. Cassandra Watergate. Phone call? Sure, let's go to the phone. Who is this? Why can't you just leave me alone? Miss Watergate, my name is Symes. Great, Symes, you can go fuck yourself. I already told the other guys everything over and over again. It wasn't me who hurt the We have new evidence that states otherwise, which is why you are in custody. Again. But that's not what this is about. We are investigating the bombings at Freedom Plaza and Stelligan. Just want to ask you some questions. Cooperate and it might reflect positively on you. What did I miss about butt cheeks? Explain it. Butt cheeks? I don't know. Did I say butt cheeks? Maybe. Oh, you want to frame me for this as well? I must be such a busy terrorist. I was right here imprisoned while I set up a goddamn bomb at Stelligan. We know you didn't trigger the bomb at Stelligan. Maybe not even the one at Freedom Plaza. We do know, however, you have been in close contact with a group called Thoughts. What? They have nothing to do with it. I want to talk to my lawyer, right now. You mean that boyfriend of yours? Joseph Langley? My boyfriend? You knew that? You know that? We know a lot about you, Miss Watergate. Bah, I don't need to call him then. Now shove off. Your defiance towards me is not advisable. I could easily drag your best friend Mary Bly into this. And then she'll end up in here for questioning as well. Do you want that? Huh, Mary. Do whatever you want with her. Go ahead. That bitch is not my friend anymore. What about your parents? Bruno and Alice? They've got a nice company, don't they? Association with a criminal case against their daughter, yet again, could hurt them badly. Pfft. Last time I was in custody, all they ever did about it was suggesting I'd leave my position as junior COO. Does that give you the impression of a picture-perfect family? True, we didn't find any hints at them helping to get you out by illegal means. We did find some irregularities in their books, though. What? Oh, you haven't heard yet? It's all over the news. You bastard, leave them alone. They might be assholes, but they're still my parents. They don't deserve this. Possibly. Perhaps I can help if you cooperate, Miss Watergate. No way, I won't cooperate with a state puppet like you. Well, have it your way then. We have your confession in regards to the nasty incidents with the police officer. I'll have to go through the whole process again. It's going to drag on for a long time. And where did you get this supposed confession? I never did anything. We know you have been talking to Miss Carrington about it. Have you been spying on me, you dirty little government fucker? I'd hold my breath with a confession like that, Miss Watergate. You're in deep. Very deep. It's not a confession if it has been acquired illegally. Is that what you wanted to say? Well, bad luck for you, Miss Watergate, but we have been acting based on the safety bill. It's all legal and official. See? It's right here in your profile. No, why? I hope you will like your cell and your cellmates. But cooperate and avoid this at once. Why are you doing this to me? Fuck. I haven't read yet. That didn't go as planned, not at all, damn. Wonder if we went wrong somewhere about this place. I'm not done reading yet. So what do we do now? We're running out of time and options. Evacuate just by making educated guesses? That would cause a PR disaster. We need ideas and fast. Else. So, let me just... Ow. I think another bomb went off. No. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. We could have prevented this. We could have. I know it. If only we had done things differently. I don't... I don't shit? Well, maybe you should see a doctor about that. Sorry, I clicked it accidentally. We need to pull this group apart. Tomorrow we'll have a serious look at the remaining member, this Nina. Until then, you're dismissed. Whoops. More bombs. Let me just read this through. Just answer my questions and I might be able to help. I don't know what you expect from me. I first went to the Freedom Plaza demo. I don't know much about their plans. We know that Mr. O'Donnell had plans to have a kind of proclamation on the roof of a government building. Do you know which one? A government building? I never heard of anything like that. Think, Miss Watergate. They have to have mentioned anything remotely like that. Damn it, I don't know. There was nothing. There has to be something. Talk. Oh, she's crying now. No, there wasn't. There never was. Never, I swear. I don't know. This is it, Miss Watergate. The interrogation is over. Well, poop. Fuck, it was them all. Dang it! I should have guessed. So what was the achievement called that we got? Tear gates and walls apart. Allow catastrophe. Whoops. Well, that's unfortunate. Breaking news. The Circle Mall hit by terrorist assaults. Again. How many died this time? Secure the surrounding areas. Evacuate members trapped inside. Emergency helicopter. Several ambulances. Currently unknown how many people have been harmed due to the incident. We will continue to update this report as the situation develops. Bollocks. Police spokespeople have advised the public to keep clear of any area surrounding the Circle Mall at this time. HOD. I don't know what HOD means. Well, fuck. I accidentally the whole thing. Oh well. Happens to the best of us. Oh, whoops. $100 must change direction. Fuck, why did I not connect all of this? Despises law enforcement. Fuck. Bet this goes both ways. Probably. All the way back to the thing I messed up organizing. Oh. Fuck. Damn, this got really interesting. What did she do for the thought that she might have messed up? That must have been one of the protests. Goldfells. What about Goldfells? Oh, whoops. Abraham Goldfells. Or Abraham, I guess. Freedom is unfree. Is concerned one here as well? No. How do we... Well, it's almost 3 hours. There isn't much else we have time to do. Nina. Have you guys seen the name Nina ever anywhere? I don't think so. Positions? Oh, people. Was there a Nina in here? Oh, Barge's peacekeeping mission? Oh, right. Nothing in there. Oh. No, not the alumni. I remember there was a Nina that was required for... Yeah, this is the one. This is the same person. That's, yeah. Where was it? Well, I guess... Yeah, this is technically Harrison O'Donnell in contact with. He recruited her. I wonder if they're in the attendee list. I didn't remember seeing a Nina. I don't remember, sorry. Chill. I mean, if it's someone else, in someone else's class, I don't think it matters. I just want to see something, if we can find something before I end. Like a picture. Or even a birth date or whatever. I don't think they're here. Nina. Oh, you can't actually see the name. Well, this is Nina. We don't have much on her. I don't think I'm gonna go through all of these. Summer semester? Innit Hardingle. Nope. I don't think we're gonna find her from any of these. But again, I just wanna go through. Come on, Eric. Come on. Nope. Okay, I think that does it then. Well, I guess let's go here. Where's my chat? There it is. How do I log? Quit Orwell. Orwell will remember where you left off. This was interesting. I really think so too. Wait. Look. Where's my... Let's just do this. There's another season for this, apparently. I definitely want to keep playing this. That's very interesting. Thanks so much, guys, for hanging out. And, what's the word? Experiencing this game. I'll call it a game. It is a game. Thanks for experiencing this game with me. That was really interesting. Apparently I like these kind of things. Sir Skeet, I hope you can catch it. So tomorrow is Friday, right? Yes. Pizza Friday. I don't think there's much bad to say about the game itself. I'm just trying to keep going for a while. So I want to see if Porcelain catches the Surskits. Not much bad to say. It was interesting in pretty much all the ways. I suck at words, okay? I'm trying. But yeah, thanks for experiencing it with me, guys. Means a lot. Thanks for hanging out. Much love. Oh, I actually dropped frames during the game. Well, that ain't gonna matter. Again, if there's anyone new, check out my socials, check out my Discord, join it. Good people. And I stream every day. Yay! You got it! Alright, that's all I wanted to see. I hope to see you all next time. Tomorrow, hopefully. If not, that's okay. I don't expect anyone to be here. But, once again, thanks for hanging out. Much love. Have a good night. I'll see you next time. Bye bye. Bye 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 bye.